One way you can navigate through your app is with voice commands. You could say forwards and backwards or next and previous to jump from one page to another. So as you can see here, we've got a page, and if I just tap to open up a full screen slideshow, we can jump back and forth between these two pages within the slideshow. Forward, backward. I'll now close that slideshow and show you now how you can navigate between two normal pages that aren't necessarily in a slideshow, but this time you can also choose to turn voice control on and off. So we just turn it on, forward, backward. Firstly, to create our voice control, we're going to want to create a full screen slideshow because we're going to flick between the two slides within the full screen slideshow. To find out how to create a full screen slideshow, go to documentation and have a look at that video. So first we're going to tap this box here. So this is where I'm going to add my hyperlink. And I'm just going to name this S1. That's the shortcode that you use for full screen slideshow. And now we need to create our slides to go in this slideshow. And this one, what you have already created, is just the size of the iPad, which is 1024 by 768. And with this voice control, what I want it to have the voice control already activated so that I don't need to press any buttons to get it to work. So to do that, you just have to create a hotspot anywhere on this page. I'm just going to select this box and create a hotspot for this. It doesn't matter because you don't need to tap anywhere. It just knows that when you open up this slide, if you say forward, it will move to the next slide. So we'll create a new hyperlink, and we're just going to name this voice control on, and that's with a capital V, a capital C and a capital O, and press OK. And then for our second slide in the slideshow, it looks exactly the same but with pink, and I'm just going to create a hotspot again, and I'm going to name this voice control on again. Great, so now we just need to export these pages and we've got our first part of the voice control done. So we'll just export the first page, and we're going to save this in My App Article 1, and we're going to name it L1-1, page 1. And then second, we're going to export our slides for the slideshow. So we're just going to save them in a folder and name it slideshow. Oh, sorry, name it S1 because that's what we named our hotspot. We'll save our two files in there, S1-1, pages 2 to 3. And that's the first part of our voice control done. The second part is if you want to tap to turn voice control on and tap to turn it off. So let's create another page. And this is where I want to have my button. So I'm just going to create a box here, transparent. I'm just going to do its size 270 by 60. And this is where I want my button to go that I have to tap to turn voice control on. So I'm now going to create a hyperlink, and in this hyperlink I'm going to put voice control 1 and untick shared hyperlink destination. I'm going to copy that hyperlink because on my second page I'm also going to put it there. Again, so that hotspot now that I've just pasted says voice control 1, and these are my two pages where it's going to, when I say forward, it'll move down to here, and when I say backwards, it'll move back up to here. So now we just need to export these two pages. So I'm going to put these as L2-1, and that's page 4. Doesn't matter that we've got some links missing. And another one which we'll do as L3-1, and that's page 5. Okay, so the only thing we've got missing now is the actual button that's going to go inside this box that you press on and off with, because we want to be able to customize that and design our own. So because this was size 270 by 60 pixels, I created a page which is the exact same size, 270 by 60, and here's my little voice control button. And then I designed my next one, which says voice control off, and what it'll do, it'll flick between those two when you tap on the page. So first I'll export voice control on, and this time I'm going to do it as a PNG. So I create a new folder in my Article 1 folder and call it voice control 1, as that's what we named our hotspot. Press create, and I'm going to name this off. Sorry, actually, is that one on? Sorry, this one's on. I'm going to name it on. And I'm going to make that a PNG. Save, page number 6, 72 dpi, export. And now I'm going to export my off button. And name this off, another PNG, and page number 7, and export. And that's now all our sections exported for voice control.